All right, so we have widened out the tower a little bit. I'm actually pretty happy with this width. I'm not sure if I want it to be a little bit wider. I've kind of just done a slight expanding on the top, which I think looks really good. So I'm not sure if I want to mess with that. After that, in order to create this brick look, I'm actually changing which threads I pick up every two passes, and I'm kind of offsetting them so you kind of see that. I really like it. I think it creates a nice brick look pattern, and then I can just continue to pick up threads every three and go from there. So I like how it's coming out. So a lot of this, how I've chosen everything, is pretty simple actually, because this is actually a wedding gift for someone that I plan to make. And that's how I picked the colors, is because I actually looked up their fiance's last name and seen there was a family crest. Now, I am aware not everybody who has a last name with a family crest, their family was particularly, was part of that particular family, but I think it's still fun anyway, and decided to go off of that. So the colors were silver and green, and the crest itself was a solitary fortress or tower. So that's why I'm working that into the center. Now, obviously, you could have the frills or not have the frills, but it looks kind of boring if it's just a tower and nothing else. So I opted for having a tower or having the design around it. Now, I chose the design for a lot of reasons also. So when I was looking through, I wanted something that was kind of an older design. And flower motifs have always been one of the first designs they've discovered. Like they've discovered them in ancient Egypt, they've discovered them in basically everything. And I think the rose motif is one of the oldest there. And since this heraldry dated back centuries, sorry, I got something in the way. I thought, what better way to kind of make sure it's cohesive than to choose a design that is also an ancient design. After looking at a lot of designs, I knew I wanted to do a flower design pretty early on. At first, I was looking at some beautiful kind of wall designs because I thought that would be nice, but it just didn't feel right for what I was making. So the more I looked at it, the more I thought about it, the more I came to the idea that a flower would be the best. And then I kind of had to choose what type of flower. Now, I really like the idea of daisies for a lot of things like this because daisies are actually the toughest flower out there, and they have medicinal uses and they're edible. So they are known for being enduring, they are known to be medicinal, and they are known to be nourishment, which I really liked that kind of idea for something like this, which is a wedding gift. That you would want something that was known for being nourishment and are bringing health and nourishment and all of those wonderful things. But I didn't know if a daisy felt right because it's not really known to be like a uh, kind of noble flower because it's a weed. But I still like daisies. So don't take that personally if you are a daisy fan. Uh, but after looking at it a little bit more, I realized the rose was kind of a really good option because roses are also known to be not only known for their beauty and as kind of plants that are usually put to gardens, they're actually known for being a defensive plant because they are very hardy. You have to uproot them in order to get rid of them. And their thorns will create a thicket-like defense, which is great if you're trying to keep out intruders. But if you know the path around the roses, you can easily go through. But intruders have a hard time breaking through them because they are, again, very thorny. So I liked that. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, okay, so that works really well. So they're known for their beauty. They're also a defensive plant, which is really cool. But one other thing is they are actually known to be edible and nourishment. So you can eat roses and consume them. So they kind of have like this three-prong characteristic to them, I felt like. Not only were they known for their fragrance and beauty, they were also known to be defensive and hardy and to be able to provide nourishment in times of crisis. So I really felt like that was a really good flower option for this type of gift because if a particular flower kind of embeds all of those resources in itself, I feel like it adds that kind of meaning to the entire motif in the gift. I could be wrong. Maybe it sounds crazy. I think right now that's a pretty good height right there for us to start adding in the separate groupings for that. So that's what I'm going to do right here. But yeah, I just kind of felt like if you looked at it, that's what it created. So let me know what you think, if that's kind of the vibe you get that it's conveying. Now maybe you don't, maybe you do. That seems like a good size, and then we need space. And no, we need to go under several now if I like that size. Space, at least. There we go. Okay, that's good. 3. There we go. 3. Oh, 3. Okay. Then I went under 2, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 7 again. Okay, 2, 6. 3, 3. Oh, that's off. So, hmm. Okay. Okay. I kind of need either bigger blocks or that would be 1, 2. I want the fourth one here. Okay, yeah, so that needs to be a wider gap. Sorry, this is like so boring. Just me kind of measuring that out. 3. Okay, so now I need to go under 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. So 2, 3. Over 3, under 1, over 3, under 1, and then, oh, I missed a thread on that side. I'll pull it back and get it. All right. And then over 3, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That actually looks like it would be perfect. 13, 3, 1. Yep, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, I'll have to go back because I missed a thread on this side, so I'm going to go ahead and pick it up and go over under 1. Beautiful. So, pass this through. Put it down. Building up the final wash powder look. So, have you created any major projects? Have any of you created major projects recently that you're really just kind of excited about? And if so, what inspired the project? And if you want to share some pictures, that would be amazing. I love to see photos of that kind of stuff. So if you feel comfortable sharing photos, you can always do that with me online or in the Discord chat, whichever one works for you. Through. There we go. So it's always easier to follow the path the second time. And because I only changed the edges by one little thread grouping because I want to keep the edges clean. And after a few attempts, that's what kept them the nicest looking. So I try to keep that pretty simple right there. Okay, so down, go through, back up. Back up. Down, down, make that bigger. No. Go. Perfecto. So, through.